Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Menachem Creditor. It's my honor to serve as scholar in residence and rabbi for UJA Federation of New York. We bring you Torah and music, blessing, and community every weekday. We've been doing so since March 18th, 2020. Today it is September 9th, 2024. It's been a blessing to be part of this community every single day for the last 1,133 consecutive weekday mornings. We come together with Torah in our hearts. We come together with love in our hearts. We show up together to be part of this community together. Shari, it's good to see you. April and Ashley, Boker Tov, Adele and Bensi, it's good to see you. I hope that you and yours are safe and well. Penny, my friend, it's good to see you. Hi, Lisa. Deborah and Debbie, Arlene and Peter. Amy, it's good to see you. Hi, Linda. Ashley, Boker Tov. Anya, nice to see you. It is, as Penny is reminding us, broadcast 1133. It is day 339 since October 7th. Debbie, it's good to see you. Hi, Cecile. Ron and Marcia, Catherine and Minna, Susan and Judy, Boker Tov, Blair and Ayala, Rose, Jonathan, it's good to see you. Hi, Jack. Stan, nice to see you, my friend. All right, let's take a breath. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Jen. Let's take a breath. We're going to sing a blessing. We're going to learn some Torah, and we're going to make today a good day. Here we go. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. I'm going to hold on to my guitar because, as last week demonstrated, sometimes singing a little bit more can be a real help. This is not a simple time for the Jewish people. It hasn't been, certainly not for the last 339 days since October 7th. It has not been a simple time, not since 1,133 days ago on weekdays, since we began our learning during the pandemic. It has not been a simple time, and I keep on going back to different milestone moments. 1967, 1948, 70 CE, 586 BCE. The way that we mark time as Jews is not simple. And what we have managed to do, friends, as a learning community for 1,133 consecutive weekdays is come together and be bigger than any of those moments somehow. These moments are not just moments, they are incredible pauses. They are demanding, they are real. We mark time. And yes, as Ron said, we are approaching 1 year since October 7th. That is 339 consecutive days, not just of war, but of longing. And not just of pain, but also growth. I am looking at families that I know who are moving to the south of Israel. I'm looking at incredible American Jewish leaders who show up time and time again to lead our communities, to teach, to heal. the connection between Israel and American Jewry has never been stronger, and so many of our young people facing difficult moments on campus and beyond are feeling a rebirth of their Jewish identity. And yes, that is absolutely a traditional Jewish response to threat. Our Jewishness blossoms urgently from within us, but we should not miss the reality that it is a blossoming, that the strength of our Jewish souls, even if it is in response to something harsh and harmful, is also rebirth. The Zohar, the classic book of Jewish mysticism, was a response in large part to the expulsion from Spain. The birth and rebirth of Jewish culture in the late 1800s, early 1900s, the birth of Zionism itself was a response to pogroms happening and assaults and the delegitimization of Jewish life in the world. Yes, those things are horrible, and yes, Judaism has been a response in so many ways, but it is also an eternal reality. We are rooted in this world. Zionism is only the most recent iteration of a Jewish claim to a right to be. And so what I bless us with, even before we look a little bit at this week's Parsha, is the recognition that we do in so many ways live in response, but we also, as the Jewish people, live. We are alive. And not only in response, we are bigger than any of the threats, we are bigger than any of the pains, we are bigger than all of it. And as we face this year, let's decide to face this year together as a strong and unified community. There is beautiful new Torah being written. There are babies being born. There is an eternal hope in the Jewish heart. No matter what, even Rachel and Jonathan get up from Shiva. And we get up with them. And those families still fighting for their loved ones, still held in Gaza, we fight with them. And we will hold each other strong, secure, and with love. You and I are bigger than even this pain. We always have been, and we always will be. My dear friend, Rabbi Elliot Cosgrove, just came out with a book that he sent me. I'm so touched to have it in my hands. If you can't see it, it's called For Such a Time as This. I'm looking forward to reading it because his reflections on being Jewish today, I am sure, will reassure me. I look at the way that our ancient rabbis, too, gave us the gifts of their thoughts, how to be in the world. This is a classic commentary on Pirkei Avot that I've been reading as well. I know I haven't spoken about the Parsha yet, but my heart is flowing with Torah these days. It's not a bad thing. In the ancient rabbinic world, which was itself a post-destruction creation. Remember, the rabbis created this new kind of Judaism after the temple was destroyed in 70 CE. Well, we have been inhabitants of their dream. We have furthered their dream, translating it for our own times. And Ben Zoma, one of those ancient sages, 2,000 years ago, said, "Who is wise? Someone who learns from all people." Well, not who learned from all people, who learns now. Who is strong? What is might? Someone who overcomes their impulses. Look at how hard we have worked and continue to work to not only be a reactive people in this moment. We are stronger than any of it. In this week's Parsha, Parshat Ki Teitzei, we hear opening words that ring very true in our contemporary reality. Ki teitzei lemilchama al oivecha, untano Adonai Elohecha biadcha v'shavita shivyo. I want to make sure that we translate this, we face it head on, and we remember that we've been reading this Parsha for thousands of years. When you, the Torah is speaking to every you we have ever been, when you go out to war against your enemy, and God gives them into your hand, and you take a captive. This is how you are called to act, even in that extreme situation. The Torah does not hold back from the realities of war, but what differentiates our identity as a people and distinguishes us from so many others, especially the enemies we face today, is our commitment to be ethical the whole time through, to hold ourselves morally accountable. And when we fail, when we act in excess of our rights, when we violate our own sense of ethics, we hold ourselves accountable. It seems, the Torah tells us, inevitable that we will have to fight, that we will have to go to war. Ki tetzei lamilchama, when you go out to fight, this is how you must. Now, the Torah's reality in Parshat Ki tetzei is far outdated. The language it has when it comes to captives is certainly something that we would not perpetuate. But what I would say is that read this Parsha, chapter 21, starting verse 10 of the book of Deuteronomy, and you will find radical ethical suggestions, because power is complicated. It would be immoral, it would be theological malpractice for us not to accept the power we wish we never needed. But we will need it, friends. We have been a people without power in the past, and we know what that looks like. The question now is not should we have power, we must have power. The question is how do we use it? We have been born to this time, lucky inheritors of all the wisdom our ancient and recent sages have bequeathed us. What do we do with it, my friends? Because there are times where we must fight. Let's remember who we are the whole way. We are called by our ancestors. We are called by our descendants to be warriors on behalf of our people. Good warriors. Mensch warriors. Warriors the whole way through. So I bless you. I bless you. Let's see the best in ourselves. Let's hold ourselves up to that lofty, beautiful standard. And let's move forward through time, proud of everything we are, everything we've always been, knowing that we are bigger than any of the things we have faced. Let's sing a song, and then we're going to send our hearts to the east. Okay? What should we sing? Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Sha'alu Shlom Yerushalayim. Sha'alu Shlom Yerushalayim. Yerushalayim. Yehi Shalom b'cheilech shalva be'armenotayim. Shalom Shalom Yerushalayim. Yerushalayim. Yehi Shalom b'cheilech shalva be'armenotayim. Shalom Yerushalayim. Shalom. Shalom Yerushalayim. Shalom. Friends, send your hearts to the east with me. Here we go. kolon balevav pnima, nefesh Yehudi homiya, ulefate mizrach kadima, ayin letzion tzofia. Od lo avda tikvateinu, hatikva bat shnot alpayim, liot am chofshi be'artzeinu, Eretz Tzion v'Yerushalayim, liot am chofshi be'artzeinu, Eretz Tzion v'Yerushalayim. Bring them home now. Am Yisrael Chai. See you tomorrow, friends.